I'm here with Hasan Reda, the Head of Products and Design for StanChart's Nexus. Hasan, thank you for joining us.
Oh, thank you for the invite.
All right, so of course, StanChart has a lot of different business units, a lot of experiments. We've spoken to your trust bank folks, and on the Nexus side, you guys are very much focused on banking as a service, and it's a big thing that's happening in the financial services space, right? And I was wondering, what is making StanChart going in big on this banking as a service space?
So definitely, I think as a strategy, the bank is looking at different tools.
Of course.
So digital banking and challenger banking is one. Banking as a service is another for certain key markets. So what we've seen is interest on both sides. For markets that are more mature, more advanced, like Hong Kong, Singapore, you need a way for us to get more market share in a digitally savvy manner and provide more products to our customer base. So we're going digital challenger mindset that way. We're also learning internally as SCB, and we're also trying to provide the same level of digital mindset experience in other markets. Say in our recent launch in Indonesia, we've leveraged the bank's expertise internally and externally and delivering exceptional journeys with partners. So Mox Trust have some key joint ventures. What we're looking at doing is how do we replicate it across many partners in those markets and deliver them at a lower cost as well. I think that's kind of the advantage we're looking at from a embedded finance, embedded experience standpoint.
And of course, one of your big partnerships is the one that you several months ago secured with Bukalapak. That's an amazing partnership. But what are the problems or what are the value propositions that you're trying to deliver to your customers with banking as a service?
So I'll share some data where we've had a very good launch with Bukalapak recently, and the main problem we've solved. Let's say I will take Indonesia as one example. People in Indonesia need to have, even in a non-face-to-face onboarding, the way the regulator calls it, had to wait up to 30, 50, 60 minutes to do a video call with somebody to complete a digital journey process.
Right.
We've transformed that process on its head. We were able to onboard somebody in less than 3 minutes.
Okay.
The fastest we've done 2 weeks ago was 2.1 minutes.
Really?
And that's the aha moment, that's the wow moment. And that's kind of the focus between process, the bank's expertise, and digital kind of come together to deliver that exceptional experience. And it's also around how do I focus on the target market's needs, wants, and deliver products to them with brands like Bukalapak that they deal with on a day-to-day basis. And I think that replicability is kind of the focus of Nexus to say, how can I cater proposition CVPs for our partners? Bukalapak is one, Sociola is another, and obviously that market is gonna grow.
For sure, and that's Indonesia is always the crown jewel that you want to capture, a huge market over there. So Hasan, other than your partnership with Bukalapak, what other exciting things are your team working on at the moment?
So we're working for launching our second partner in Indonesia, which is Sociola, which is a totally different separate target market. Okay. So it's a beauty company, different target markets, different footprints with offline, online stores, and a very different CVP. And what we're able to do that is in a very short period of time, being able to customize not only a new app that's customized for Sociola customers, but a targeted CVP to address their needs and wants that might not be addressed with a vanilla normal banking product. And that's all powered by StanChart's. Obviously, we're looking at other markets. There's a lot of interest in embedded finance. There's a key trend happening on embedded finance and banking as a service, and we're looking at capitalizing that. And I think Southeast Asia is a great area to be in, and there's a lot of growth opportunities that we're excited to kind of help support. Obviously, there's always wants from the partners. What's the next problem we want to solve for that target market? So obviously, we're going to grow our product set. Lending, BNPL are great examples of stuff that we'll need to embed into our customer journeys and provide to those segments.
Very cool. And of course, as you said, Southeast Asia is a great market for embedded finance, banking as a service, but adoption from the industry is still largely quite at its infant stage, right? When do you see a more wide-scale adoption in Asia, and what are some future predictions you have for the banking as a service space?
So if you've seen the latest trust results, I think they're amazing, right? So people are not afraid of digital as they were before.
For sure.
So people are more willing to put their money in it to try it out because they're backed by trusted banks. And this is kind of where we come in. So we're seeing adoption quite higher. Even in Mox, we've done a lot of research on should we do Mox by StanChart's, should we do Mox powered by Standard Chartered or just Mox. The Standard Chartered brand gives us that legitimacy and that trust element for people to entrust us with their money and entrust us with us to keep it safeguarded in that space. And that's leading to a higher adoption. That's leading to a lot of higher deposit rates whenever we're launching this product with them. Same with Bukalapak as well, with our partnership there. So that adoption piece, the market is maturing. There's a lot more players being happening, and people are referring the great experiences they're having with us. I think that's a testimony to what we're delivering to the market. And as the year goes by, I think we're looking at much greater adoption from people.
Very cool. It's been a pleasure speaking to you, Hasan.
Likewise.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for doing
Really
this.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you.